Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Wilkes-Barre Memorial Stadium for tonight's soccer matchup between Pittston area and the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack. So the senior night for the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack, where the seniors will all get an opportunity to start for the Wolfpack tonight here against Pittston area as we get ready for our national anthem. So we are ready to go here tonight at Wilkes-Barre Memorial Stadium for tonight's soccer matchup between the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack hosting the Pittston area Patriots. So senior night, as we had mentioned, the seniors get an opportunity to start here for the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area. Captains will come out. And bring over Maya Corcoran. It's all masked up, and that's what you do. So the officials meet the coaches, Nicole Tieso for Pittston area, and Des Kreidler for the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack. Wilkes-Barre coming off a loss to Berwick. In the meantime, Pittston area, it's been a challenging season for them. They did beat Hazleton area, which would be their signature win on the year. In the meantime, hey, they'll come and compete. They got some grinders and give it a good shot tonight here. Wilkes-Barre would be the favorite tonight. Wilkes-Barre will have a couple of games remaining. They've got Hazleton area next week in Wyoming Valley West to end the regular season. Again, you know, every game is a blessing for these teams to play, whether it's soccer or tennis or football, whatever. Here in the fall, it's been that kind of year where you just weren't sure who was going to play and who wasn't going to play. I want to thank our friends at McCarthy Tire Service in Wilkes-Barre. And, of course, I want to thank Comets Law, located on 46 Public Square. Injury lawyer, give Jonathan Comets and his team a call at Comets Law. Phone number 829-1111. The one to call. Comets Law. So getting ready to go here. There'll be 3 underclassmen starting, and the rest will be seniors. In the meantime, Pittston will send out their crew. And they'll have number 99, Kendall Tighe. She's one of the captains. Ready to go. They will wear white. And the Wolfpack will be in black. So they get some young ladies with balls on the other side of the field. So they're stocked up, stockpiled, and ready to go here tonight. Wyoming Valley West and Dallas are going head-to-head tonight. And we are underway here in Wilkes-Barre. So Rachel Sennett with a quick kick, and it'll go down the Wolfpack way. Throw in there on that far side. Pittston kicks it up in the air. Sennett will run down along with Elizabeth Kozik. And then here in the center, it'll go back towards Serpico. So Serpico and Corcoran will be in the back along with Gianna Mendola. Riley O'Donnell will be in goal. Little battle there in the center of the field. And it goes forward, and Pittston now will try to control and play it out of the back. They'll kick it forward over to their midfielder and try to pluck it forward there. That'll go off a couple of players, and Haley Christnavage controls it now. Crystal Herder, that is, will get involved, and Herder is a junior. Now back over to Gianna Mendola, gets it over to Maya Corcoran. Corcoran, again, a senior. Sennett, very good student. Also does some track and field. Gianna Mendola pokes it over to Corcoran. Corcoran now gets it over. So some small passing here for Wilkes-Barre. Nice job. And it'll go over to Danielle Filipovich. Now back over to Crystal Herder. Herder trying to weave through the defense. Herder will send it down. Sends a nice ball. Filipovich running, but Tighe will come up and scoop up the ball. And Pittston will kick it away. So nice job by Tighe getting that out towards the 40. It'll be a throw in here by Corcoran. Get it over towards Christnavage. Christnavage tries to make a cut. And Christnavage will try to get it forward. Kozik over there. Pittston tightly bunched there defensively. Back over to Kenzakowski. Now Kozik tries to run with it. Kozik sends it over towards Herder. Herder rips one quickly, but it will be far over to the right, and Tighe will go grab that. So we're early in this contest. No score here between the Pittston area Patriots and the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack. Live high school girls soccer tonight here, and another gorgeous night. We seem to have a lot of those this year and been fortunate with all of our sports. And tomorrow, I think we're going to get drastic cold weather. Here is Sennett. Rachel Sennett sends it over to Kozik. Kozik now Sennett. Can Sennett get a shot? Oh, off the Pittston defender. So Rachel Sennett trying to pull the trigger there to get a goal quickly there for the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack. And Crystal Herder, the junior scoring leader for this team. Here comes Herder from the side. She'll loop one towards the center, off of somebody's neck. Poor Livingston paid the price on that one. That was not a header, and it hit her right in the neck and face area, so she'll remember that one. A tough play there on a cross. Here comes Pittston the other way, trying to get something going. Mia Snyder, one of the captains. And Pittston has a little bit of an attack going here. And Gianna Mendola able to poke that away over to Christnavage. Christnavage tries to control, gets it over towards her teammate. On that far side, it'll go over to Mendola. Mendola battles there, and then there's a tough play right there as Serpico gets it right off the eyeball. So Serpico will be down, and then they'll blow the whistle. So we'll take a quick timeout. So 2 plays here for the Wolfpack have not been too favorable for them. One of their players got the ball off their face, and the other one got the ball off their face. So let's hope that she is okay as the trainer heads out, the coaches head out, and Will tend to number 20, Amelia Serpico. She's a senior. Family owns a pizza place. Pretty darn good pizza there. Serpico's. Oh, the referee is saying, hey, you got a social distance here, girls. It's easy to forget, you know. It's just something you're just still not used to after all those months. And Serpico gets up. Hopefully she'll be okay. And it stings. So you get it right off your nose, right off your face. You can break your nose on a play like that. And Ardo Boyko will come in now on that far side. She's been banged up a little bit this year for the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack. But she will head in. So Shelby is a GAR student. Serpico is a Coughlin student. So you got 3 schools here for the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack. Coughlin, Myers, and GAR. And next year they will be in one building. At least that's the plan. And people pretty excited about it. So the referee talking this way, that way, what do we do? And they have a conversation, and they'll give it to Riley O'Donnell. And Riley O'Donnell will now do her best to get rid of it. So she punts this out, and it'll bounce about 25 yards downfield towards midfield. Going forward, it'll be Zanaya Kenzakowski finally trying to get her leg on it. Some bodies all together there. 2 Pittston girls, 2 Wolfpack girls, and they'll send it down, and Maya Corcoran comes over to the middle to try to get in Mia Snyder's way. And now Pittston on the attack. Gianna Mendola will head back, talks to Riley O'Donnell. O'Donnell goes down like a infielder and scoops that up. And it'll be a kick here from O'Donnell towards midfield. Herder tries to get a leg on it. And back over for Pittston. Now it'll be Herder. Herder sends it over towards Senate. Senate gets a toe on it, and then back over to Filipovich, and it'll go out. So we'll get a throw in here from the Wolfpack. Pittston area is thinking, hey, we'll take it, but Corcoran gets it. And it'll be Chris Navage. It is one there by Pittston. Corcoran comes up and kicks it off of the Pittston offensive player and maybe gets her shin. And the Pittston player is like, ow, that hurt a little bit. And Senate will head back over. Get it over to the center. Kozik looking. He's got somebody on that far outside, but sends it to Livingston's backside instead of a front side. And now Livingston will try to work with that. Livingston unable to get a footsie on it. Now Pittston will try to come back and attack. Here comes Pittston area. So Herder tries to pickpocket one. That is kicked off another player. It'll be Senate again. Senate with a little move there to try to get something going. But Pittston kicks it forward, and Corcoran comes up fast. And now here comes the Pittston area Patriots. Gianna Mendola with a little simple pass to the middle. And it'll be Zanaya Kenzakowski using a little footsie moves and then battling there in the center. And then it'll be Ardo Boyko back towards Crystal. Herder goes off the Pittston player, and Tig will come out. So Kendall Tig is a senior coming out of goal there at the 34-22 mark. Well, there is another ball that goes off somebody's face. It's been very unlucky so far tonight. That young lady goes down. Now, they don't stop until things get, there's no advantage either way. And people get frustrated with that rule. You know, it's just something that happens in soccer. But this young lady gets hit in the face, too. So we hope she's okay. Appreciate you joining us tonight here on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire. We want to thank our friend Jeremy Baczynski, State Farm. He is located in Drums and in Pottsville. Great guy, always having a good time, but there for you and your insurance needs at Jeremy Baczynski State Farm. You can look him up. I love the farm. Again, Jeremy Baczynski State Farm. So we got the Pittston player to walk off here. Hopefully she's okay. Coach TSO and her assistant there checking out number 1, Mia Snyder. She's a captain and a senior here for this squad. Well, we had Berwick and Wilkes-Barre area. We'll get you 2 more girls soccer games that we know of this year. We're not sure what the District 2 is going to do for the playoffs, if they're going to end up charging fees and all that stuff. Here's Crystal Herder with a possibility. Crystal Herder to Tig. Takes a bounce, and Tig able to get rid of that one. So Crystal Herder tried to shoelace that one and unable to finish with the bounce. You thought the bounce was going to be a lucky bounce for the Wolfpack, but Tig able to get that out on the other way. She didn't really get all of it. Here comes Crystal Herder here for the Wolfpack. Corner kick. Herder, beautiful ball across the center, and again off somebody in the upper torso. And oh, Rachel Sennett just sends that over. Had an open spot in that upper 90 over there. So we'll get a substitution. Serpico will come back in here after she got the shot to the face. So she'll come in for Corcoran. And Maya Corcoran saying, hey, it's pretty fun in the back. She had a lot of action back there. And a very good student as well. Parents both educators and does a real nice job in the classroom, Maya Corcoran. Here we go, the Wolfpack trying to work across the middle. Crystal Herder shoots and scores. So a beautiful pass there, and Crystal Herder able to finish at the 32-54 mark. So Herder had 3 or 4 goals the first game against Pittston area, and she gets on the board here first for the Wolfpack. Here comes Kozik with a big head of steam. She's a big hustler and gets bursts of speed, and there's a handball by Zanaya Kenzakowski. So everybody else will back up. We'll get the score for you coming up here. It is 1-0 Wilkes-Barre leading. This is a nice ball sent over. Pittston on the attack. Gianna Mendola gets her upper body on it and then kicks it away. So a nice play there and hustle by the sophomore Gianna Mendola. 32-20 on the clock. Pittston area will get a throw-in now. So the senior starters will gear up some of these underclassmen here on the Wolfpack team who want to be in there and compete, but they know what it's like to be good teammates and just try to be there. Here is Mendola, sends it over to her teammate, and it'll go out of on Serpico's toe. So they'll send a nice ball over to the middle. But Ardo Boyko comes all the way out, and Ardo Boyko will send a simple pass to Sennett. Sennett sends one over. And just on the other side of Kosick, and then they kick it off. One of the Wolfpack legs. Here's Crystal Herder now trying to work it back the other way. Crystal Herder, move this way, move that way. Gets it over to Kosick. Kosick with a nice, beautiful pass down here to Rachel Sennett. Can she make a run down this far side? Sennett takes a little stoppy, sends it over across the middle over to Kosick, and then defense out of the back here for Pittston area. Nice job. It'll be controlled by Haley Christenavich. She's a senior. Like to see Haley get a goal tonight for the Wolfpack. Back over to Kenzakowski. Kenzakowski with a kick. Quick cut. Kenzakowski sends it forward. Sennett's still on. Rachel Sennett gets pickpocketed over there, and Pittston takes over there defensively as you get some hustle out of Rachel Sennett in the back. And the officials make the call. We'll get a direct kick from over that away. 30 minutes and 48 seconds on the clock. So we got a booter here. I want to thank our friends at our Carol and Janelle, the pizza capital of the world, the Takeaway Kitchen. Give our friends at our Carol and Janelle a call at the Takeaway Kitchen. New hours here. So Pittston sends one deep. And that is, of course, Inamorati. She is a track athlete and did a really good job in the hurdles. Not this past season, but the season before that, because nobody had track. Here's Crystal Herder, shot out of a cannon out of that far side. Crystal Herder and Tig still alive, and Tig able to get it. Well, Crystal Herder probably could have held that just a half a second more, tried to send it to the far post, and Tig was able to make the play. So Inamorati is over on this side, and back over it's Chris Davidge, and Chris Davidge now in the center, the senior. Here is Chris Davidge now. Her taking on Kozik, but good defense over there. That looks like number 17, Eleni Alfano, the junior. They'll send it down, and it'll be Ardo Boyko. Ardo Boyko over to Gianna Mendola. Gianna Mendola gets it over to the other side. It'll be Serpico. Serpico now back over to the middle. Little cut, nice cut by Serpico. And it'll go off the Pittston area toe of number 25, Caitlin Wesp. So we'll get a substitution. Corcoran now hustling and back in. They'll send it deep over by Serpico, and it will go out. So it's 1-0. 28:55 on the clock. Throw in here over towards Sennett. Now back over to Wesp. And here's Kristavich. Kristavich got to go with the ball. And now it'll be Pittston on the attack. Here is Pittston with a beautiful pass down the other side. Ardo Boyko able to get in front of it. Ardo Boyko taking it over wide. Ardo Boyko sends it out of bounds. So Ardo Boyko does a nice job there defensively as PA tried to get a play. Gianna Mendola sends that over to the side. Pittston's still alive there. Herder comes all the way back and then goes off of one of Pittston's legs. So here comes number 21, Issa Mendola, her and number 3, Lindsay Sims. So they are now in, and we'll get Chris Navage and Kozik now out. So it'll be Sims helping out in the back, and Mendola up top with Crystal Herder now. So here is Herder. Herder trying to find her teammate. Spun around over there, Rachel Sennett, and now it'll go back over to number 21 and then back deep. And now here's Maya Corcoran. Could she beat the defender in the back? Nice job there by Wesp and Corcoran. It'll go back over to Pittston area. 27:36 on the clock. So hustle there by PA, and PA kicks it out. So it'll be a throw in here for the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area. Crystal Herder now. Crystal Herder sends it over to her teammate, Issa Mendola. Issa Mendola trying to keep it alive, and Zanaya Kenzakowski right there. And then it'll be booted out, and it'll go out of bounds. So good crisp pass there at a Herder. Mendola had somebody right there in her pocket and needed to make a quick cut and unable to do so. Under 27 minutes to play. Here's Issa Mendola. Plops one over towards Tig, and Tig is able to get a hold of that as Rachel Sennett was lurking there for the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area, who lead it 1-0 here over Pittston area. Mid-October. Here is Mendola outside. Mendola sends one across the middle. Who's home? Tig, the goalie. Zanaya Kenzakowski trying to get her head on that if she could. Tig makes the save. She'll boot that thing out, and it'll go out to Inamorati. And now she kicks it back over to Wesp. It'll be Crystal Herder back over to Wesp. Wesp has Inamorati down here again. She's got some wheels pretty fast. Lindsay Sims cut, and Sims got some soccer skill, taking it over to the middle, and she boots that away. Now it's up in the air for grabs. Who's going to win this? Crystal Herder will try to run under that. Plucks it up in the air, but Pittston is right there as Herder tried to rush that. Now it'll go to the other side. Inamorati is trying to hustle on Serpico, and it'll go out on the Patriots. So we'll get a throw in here at a Serpico with 25:51 to go. Lindsay Sims bloops it up in the air off of PA. Now back over to the center. Who's home for Ardo Boyko? Ardo Boyko. Now Mendola looking. Mendola trying to make a cut. She's got Herder down there. Sends one over towards Herder, but just had a little too much on that one. Herder unable to make the run as it just had a little too much speed, that pass from Mendola. It'll go back out now and coming up pretty strongly there is Serpico, but Inamorati will send it back over to the center. Ardo Boyko gets it. Now Gianna Mendola will settle it. Look over to the far side. She got Rachel Sennett. Rachel Sennett now will try to run over to that and then back over for PA. So Corcoran for Wilkes-Barre. Sennett. So two seniors trying to work it. Now they get it over to Sims. Good hustle there in the center by Pittston area. Sims tries to get it, but Inamorati sends it out. 24:51 left here in the first half. 1-0, the lead for the Wolfpack. They send it over to the side. They'll send it back. And Gianna Mendola will survey, and she'll send a 20-yard pass forward. Bounces up in the air. Ardo Boyko off her head. It'll be a little bit of a dead ball. Mendola will take it to the outside, and Mendola will just then boot it down and boot it out. It goes out of bounds, and Pittston area will get a throw-in. So here comes Layla Macking. Kosick will come back in. So we get Zanaya Kenzakowski out, Rachel Sennett out. Haley Krisnavich seems like she's a little banged up right now for the Wolfpack. Get the opportunity to rest a little bit before next game. Herder sends one over towards the center, nobody home. And now here comes the Wolfpack. Here is Gianna Mendola out of the back. Gianna Mendola sends a simple pass over to her sister, Isa Mendola. Isa sends a ball towards the middle, tried to get it to Herder. Isa unable to do so. Mendola now back over Kosick and then sent forward and then denied over there. So a nice job there by Pittston area cleaning that out. That was Riley Smith, a junior. This one blew up into the air, sent over there. Mendola will try to chop it down, turned her back, and then it'll go back over to Serpico. Serpico now gets it. Here is Layla Macking waiting to score one. Layla Macking has had a couple of opportunities, hoping to put one in the net for the Wolfpack. So Krisnavich is a little dinged up now. She is gingerly walking here on the bench. Again, she is a senior. Isa Mendola tries to make a cut. Isa Mendola with a ripper. Isa Mendola lost her footing and sends it way left. .22:48 on the clock. It is 1-0 here at Wilkes-Barre Memorial Stadium tonight between Pittston area and the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack. This is sent down into the back. Gianna Mendola gets it over, but it is taken away there by number 13, Bryn McGough. Now back over Lindsey Sims, the sophomore, able to control that. Now she'll get it to her teammate, Gianna Mendola. Mendola will spin around once or twice, and then it's Lindsey Sims. So a nice play there. It'll be Crystal Herder. Crystal Herder looking to make a move. Here's Layla Macking here, and West with a good defensive play out of the back. So we'll get a throw in. It'll go to Mendola. Mendola will try to get by the Pittston defender. Slides it over to Crystal Herder and pickpocketed there by the Pittston defense. Lindsey Sims sends one over to Tig, and Tig catches the fly ball in center field. Tig now sends that over. It'll come the other way. It'll go towards Gianna Mendola, who's playing center field herself here for the Wolfpack. She'll slide a nice pass over to Serpico on the run. Serpico will look. Serpico sends one to Layla Macking. Macking now gets a little touch. Sends a nice pass over towards the center to Kosick. Herder is over there. Can Crystal Herder get there? As her and Maya Corcoran were trying to vie for that. But good defense there in the back by Pittston area. That is Aslan Menendez. And that little shot there as Tig takes care of it. And a Maradi, and now we're going to hustle down on this left-hand side. So let's see what Pittston area is able to do. 13 on 13. Mendola trying to defend. And a good job there defensively, or that is by the goalie, but a nice ripper and a good move by Bryn McGough, the captain. Out towards midfield. So it'll be Macking gets her foot on it. Nice job by her. They will send one over, and it looked like Herder might have been off a little bit, but they didn't get it to her. Here is Mendola. Mendola kicked it a little away from her. Is McGough now with the ball. McGough will send one down, and it'll be Livingston. Livingston is being chased over there by number 11, Riley Smith, but it'll be a throw-in here, and Ardo Boyko will take the throw-in. She whiffles one down towards Kosick. It ends up going out on Pittston area. 20 minutes and 12 seconds here in the first half. 1-0, the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area. Mendola gets a little footsie on it, but it'll go back towards Inamorati. Now back over to Mendola. Mendola surveys, gets a pass towards Herder. Didn't make it happen there as Pittston stuck the toe out and got it to go there. We'll get two substitutions. Brigido comes in here for the Wolfpack. And coming in number 8, that'll be Julia Rucco here for PA. So Livingston took one off the neck area earlier. She seems to be okay, responded well since. Mendola now trying to move around. She'll send one over to that far right-hand side, just a little too much heat on it. As Herder and Corcoran tried to get there. Griskevich will come in defensively for the Wolfpack. Here is Layla Macking, and kicked out there by the Pittston area defense. So Griskevich is in. Serpico is out. She will get the throw-in now. So the officials wanting exactly throw it in right here, and she will have to do that. Off of Macking, back over to Corcoran. Corcoran sends the ball. It's got to get by, and Crystal Herder had an opportunity, but it just didn't take the right bounce for her, hit her shoulder. And now it's West out of the back. West gets bodied up there by Corcoran, but she keeps going. It'll be sent down. Griskevich has somebody chasing her. And Inamorati, the speedster, goes there, and Mendola gets her foot in there. Inamorati, and then back over. Now an opportunity by West, and that one's going to go in. So West hits it off of Gianna Mendola's leg, and it takes a double English bounce and goes in that far corner, as Gianna Mendola just tried to get something on it so it wouldn't go in. But they'll give the credit there to Wesp. So it's 1-1, 18:34 on the clock. So a nice hustle out of Inamorati for the Pittston area Patriots. So they'll send a deep ball, and it's a nice ball down that far side to Brigido. Brigido tries to out-hustle the Pittston area team, and it'll go to the center. Back over off of Mendola's leg, unable to control there. Pittston now trying to get a rush coming this way, and they do. Corcoran tries to win it. Corcoran does win it. It'll be Herder. Herder looking in the center, but they got to get it to her, and right now it'll be Liz Kozik wins it. Kozik gets it over to Mendola. Mendola will see if she can get a little bit of wiggle room, but Pittston area is rushing it, and Mendola just too much on that pass. Again, looking for Crystal Herder to get something working here, but tag comes out of goal. So now this ball will come out. We'll get a throw in, and they'll whistle that it'll be Pittston areas. So we're tied up at 1 apiece. Crystal Herder now, a little touch past Kozik. Kozik tries to see if she can get it. Lindsay Sims back over to Crystal Herder. Herder now has got people on her. Crystal Herder gets it over to Issa Mendola. Issa Mendola unable to control now, trying to control. Now she plops one up in the air towards Crystal Herder, and again, just got to take something off that. She's just got a little too much spice in the kick. So Pittston area, good job of getting it out. Here is Ardo Boyko, but back over to the other side. The Pittston offense now trying to get moving. This would be a monster win here for Pittston area if they're able to pull it off tonight. Brigido battling over there against number 11 for the Patriots. Sims, now the bodies are flying around. Ardo Boyko gets tripped there, but, just a lot of hustle right now. And Tig will wait for it and scoop it up right on the far end of the box with 16:34 to go. So Corcoran battling over there. We'll get a whistle, and we will get Serpico now back in. So a slide over to the middle, and Inamorati with a nice pass, but is plucked away there by Sims. And now hustle here in the center. Back over to Serpico, and then back this way over towards Corcoran. Wilkes-Barre just looks a little flat right now. And again, it's senior day, but you got to hustle. You got to try to find the win. And Pitts a great ball over to the middle by Sims. Just tried to figure, hey, I'm going to find a body, but there was nobody there. Gianna Mendola tries to get over to Crystal Herder. Herder tries to use her body, but Pittston does a good job of getting rid of that, and they do get rid of it. So Lindsey Sims now battling there in the center. Here is PA, and that'll be number 13 once again. That is McGough. Now Ardo Boyko out of the back. So now Pittston area on that far side. They got somebody shooting down there as Brigido ran with her. Ardo Boyko trying to get it to Mendola. Mendola trying to step forward. Mendola trying to see if she could get ahead of steam, and she gets stopped over there in Pittston area and knocks it out. So Herder and Mendola right next to each other, off of Mendola's leg, and Pittston area controls it. Now back over to the center, Lindsey Sims. Sims plucks one towards Crystal Herder. Crystal Herder just on. Crystal Herder sliding. Crystal Herder shooting. Crystal Herder just a hair high. So a good ripper there by Crystal Herder with the 14:20 mark. Appreciate you joining us tonight here on the John Mendola Show. We are live from Wilkes-Barre Memorial Stadium on a gorgeous fall evening. We reached into the 70s today, weather-wise. That's pretty darn good. That's going to change for tomorrow, as the high is going to be 54. So this one hit out of bounds. So crazy, crazy stuff that, we're going to get to 54 degrees tomorrow in the morning and the afternoon, and then it's pretty much downhill and a decent chance of rain a lot of tomorrow, good portion of it. So it'll be a cool Friday after a gorgeous Thursday. Corcoran comes out, and Livingston comes in. Big throw there at a Griskevich. Almost got it to Crystal Herder. So Mendola in the middle, Herder on the far right-hand side. She's got four other players right there, and Lindsey Sims. Here is Kosick. Kosick tries to slide it over. It's Issa Mendola. Issa Mendola looking, slides it to her teammate, trying to make a move there. It's Brigido back over to the center, and they'll slide it back out, and then it'll be Sims. Sims has somebody on her back. Lindsey Sims tries to get it to Kosick, and I think Kosick was off anyway. 12:56 here in a quiet first half with two goals, one for Wilkes-Barre, one for Pittston area. Herder now. Herder. See if she can win it. Herder trying to create a little space. Herder looking. Crystal Herder going the other way. Crystal Herder. Mendola gets it on her foot. Mendola trying to go to the corner. Gets it to her teammate. That's Brigido. Brigido will try to hustle that, and it will go out. So Chris Navage looks like she's got a stinger in her thigh. She's talking over there to the trainer. Not sure if she'll make her way back in, but two players now in for Pittston area. So it'll be Lauren Ivy and Eleni Alfano are both in here for the Patriots. They'll boot it up in the air. It'll go out of bounds. Again, we are tied at 1 apiece. Now we'll get a throw-in. So off of Mendola, tries to make a cut, unable to do it. So Pittston area right there again. Lindsey Sims. Sims back over to Gianna Mendola. Gianna Mendola boots that down to Kosick, and then it goes off of Pittston area, and it should be a throw-in here for the Wolfpack. Nice breeze coming out right now after a very warm day. Tomorrow we'll be wishing for a warm day, but it's going to be cool all day. So here is Wolfpack. Kosick sends one towards Crystal Herder. Herder getting shielded. Crystal Herder trying to work it. Crystal Herder over there, and it goes out, and it'll be a goal kick. So Crystal Herder tried to do a little Houdini act down there low, but good defense out of the Patriots of Pittston area. And they'll boom that thing towards the center. Here is Herder. Crystal Herder sends one far corner, and it's good. Crystal Herder. Give her an inch. She'll take a mile. It's 2-1. 10:56 on the clock. So a nice job there by the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack as Crystal Herder finds the hole in the upper left part. It is now 2-1, the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack. So a header there. Now it'll go back off the Wolfpack. Livingston. Back to the center. Sims. Sims sends one down. It'll go down towards Tig, and Tig able to take care of that. So Kendall Tig, again, a captain. We're number 99. This will go over towards the side. It'll head out. It'll be a Pittston area throw-in. Throw-in there. Looked like it went out, but no call, and it'll go out this time. And now Sarah Gruskevich will get a throw-in here for Wilkes-Barre area. Get it over towards Issa Mendola. Issa Mendola has got Crystal Herder, slides it over to Herder. Herder, will she get a shot? Herder trying to crisscross there, applesauce, and Tig with a gorgeous save across the center. So credit Kendall Tig laying on out for that one and gobbling that up there. 2-1 Wolfpack lead, and nobody was home there for the Wolfpack as Herder sent a nice ball across. Pittston area now. Nice crowd on hand tonight to take in some local girls soccer. Good hustle. It'll be Gruskevich. Gruskevich gets it over. Issa Mendola will survey. There's 4 defenders. She sends one through, goes off a ping pong ball, and trying to get it over to her teammate and friend, Crystal Herder. Kozik now in the center. Kozik will try to win it. They'll win a little shorty, and then they'll get it over to Mendola, and it goes off of Mendola's foot. Throw in Pittston. So the Patriots will get a throw in here, trailing by 1. Little ping pong ball action right now. And they're going to say this is Pittston area's throw in as Corcoran tried to battle that. Kick out of the back. Once again is number 10, Rhiannon Okuncheski. Big name there. And Okuncheski's a tough one to spell. I think I would lose in the spelling bee trying to spell Okuncheski. Okuneski, I think it is. Oh, what a pass by Crystal Herder. Just tried to get it to the right spot, and it was almost good. Mendola somehow keeps it alive. No call there. Mendola trying to make a couple of weavies, and then we get it over to her teammate, Serpico. Serpico's still alive in the center, and Pittston area kicks over to the far side. Could we get Brigido? And Brigido makes a big cut there. And her foot got caught there, and she's kind of going to gimp it off a little bit and lost her spike. There is 7:43 on the clock, 2-1, the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area lead. We're in the first half tonight. This will go back down, and we'll get a clear here out of Okaneski. Here's Crystal Herder. Herder gets it back to Ardo Boyko. Ardo Boyko will survey. Sims sends it back over to Gruskevich. And Inamorati will chase it. It'll be Gruskevich sending it down off the head of Wesp. Get some substitutions. Livingston in. Kenzakowski in. And Filipovich is in. So Sims sends one down. That far side over towards Filipovich. Now we'll get Gianna Mendola on a direct kick way down this way. Let's see if she hangs this one up from about the 31. So it's really about a 41-yard kick here. Tig will be right there. Here's Mendola's kick. She'll boot this one, gets a little bit of air, and ooh, they say Crystal Herder is off. So Pittston area didn't move. Crystal Herder ran, and they said she's off. So Sims now out of the back. 5:50 on the clock. Wilkes-Barre leads by 1. They'll send it over towards East of Mandola. Far side, East of Mandola and West. And it'll be out on the Wolfpack. Throw here towards Herder. Inamorati will guard her. Herder. Ardo Boyko sends it down. She gets it to her teammate. They plop it over, back over to Herder. Herder will send it over towards the center. And Kenzakowski was there, but a good clear. But number 17, Eleni Alfano. She'll send it over to the far side to her teammate, but unable to get her footsie on it at the 5:11 mark. Thank our friends at McCarthy Tire in Wilkes-Barre. We appreciate their support over the years. We are driven by McCarthy Tire Service. Crystal Herder, far outside. Crystal Herder looking. Crystal Herder to the center. And is anybody home? It is Zanaya Kenzakowski. Back over to Lindsey Sims. Sims pokes one forward towards the goalie Tig as Crystal Herder was lurking on that other side. 4:45 on the clock. Here comes over towards this side. It'll be Pittston area here. They'll send it down. Ardo Boyko. Westbeck gets behind her. West wins the ball. She sends a slider to Inamorati. Beautiful pass there by West. But they were unable to finish it. Caitlin West, a senior. And Giovanna Inamorati, a senior. Tried to get it through 2 defenders. Just happened to go out, but it was a nice idea there for PA. Gianna Mandola kicks this out. We'll head over towards the 30. And now they'll send one back the other way. Pittston with a chance. And O'Donnell in good position. O'Donnell kicks this out. It'll go out. Mandola chops it down. She's got Herder running. She sends one down. Perfect pass to Crystal Herder. Crystal Herder just has to finish, and Ty gets it off her legs, and Kenzakowski unable to run it. So Crystal Herder had more time. Probably should have just attacked a little bit more, but she does have some of the most goals in the conference, so she does know what she's doing. Here is Issa Mandola from the outside. Issa Mandola sends one across, and Tig able to get that. Herder was lurking right there near Tig. 2:55 on the clock. This one will go over as Sims and one of the Pittston area players foul. That was Inamorati. Looking forward to seeing her in track season this year. Good hurdler in the 100 hurdles and the 300 hurdles. And hopefully there is a senior. Wesp has played tough tonight and has done well with her body. Bodying that up. Here's Wesp again out of the back, the senior. Trying to knock around Lindsey Sims. She'll get it over to her teammate, Gianna Mandola. Gianna Mandola will send one down over to her Sissy. Sissy chops it down. Sissy plops one up in the air. And could Crystal Herder run through that? Crystal Herder still on her wheels. Crystal Herder trying to make a cut, but out of the back. Good defense out of P.A. Okaneski. Here is Issa Mandola will get a corner now. Try to send it across. Herder had her first header. Last week she was all excited about it. And that was in a home game. So Mandola waits for the players to get set, sends one across, header there, and no go. So a nice job by Livingston, got her head on that one. We'll try it again. 1st and 10, we'll do it again. 1:36 on the clock. 2-1, Wilkes-Barre in front. So here comes Issa Mandola. Sends a similar ball across, little high, little deeper, little different in Pittston area, able to clear it, and Crystal Herder will run and go get it. Crystal Herder now from about 25 out. Crystal Herder far corner, a little too far, and that will go out. So there's a $1:03 here on the clock. Our executive producer tonight, cameraman Johnny Mandola, doing a heck of a job. as he always does. He's a professional. In the meantime, Crystal Herder. Crystal Herder, oh, a little right. Oh, Crystal Herder knocking on the door, knocking on the door. She's got the 2 goals here for the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack. 38 seconds on the clock. Wilkes-Barre looks a little tired or lackadaisical at this point. Issa Mendola goes off of her clavicle, and it'll be Livingston, Sims, and almost one. Sims tries to weave through. Sims will look, and Sims gets shot down, and that hurt both Wesp and Sims. That was a footsie hit, or a leg hit, peg leg. Ouch. So here is Inamorati. Inamorati over towards Ardo Boyko getting involved there, and that'll be back over the other side. Pittston area trying to get the attack. Gianna Mendola coming all the way over, but Pittston still has it alive, and that whistle goes off. It is the first half in the books. 2-1, Wilkes-Barre in front tonight. We'll be back for more audio here in the second half. So we're back here for the second half. They reset the clock. Both teams getting to the field now. Get ready for Pittston area to get the little kick. As we get ready to get underway in half number 2. Still had a player for Wilkes-Barre running a ball across, but it's okay. So it'll be Wilkes-Barre going the opposite way. They'll go towards the scoreboard. They lead it 2-1. They'll play it into Inamarati in the back. It'll be won by Chris Navage. She might be out. She's banged up a little bit with her leg. She tips it over to her teammate, Issa Mendola. They are chasing her, and she sends one down to Kozik. But Mendola's just had a little too much on the ball tonight. Got to take a little bit off. Here comes Pittston now trying to survey. Kozik will rush. So 1 goal for Pittston area, and that was Wesp credited with the goal. Sent over towards the center. Sennett will try to win it. Rachel Sennett, the senior, will come back to the far side. Nice pass there for Pittston area. Trying to get some offense going. It goes to number 11, Riley Smith. And then kicked down there by Serpico. Headed over towards the middle. Issa Mendola now. Her and Kozik. Issa Mendola's got 4 people to beat. Going to be tough to beat all 4. Kozik's going to keep going, and Kozik tries to use her speed and get there, but no go there. Now it'll head over towards the center. And now they'll kick it back over to the middle to Kenzakowski. Kenzakowski plops it in the air. Gianna Mendola waiting back there, hanging out. She'll send one towards her teammate. Somebody goes down. Is that Issa Mendola? No, that is, let's see. Kozik took a bad step there. So, Turf has seen some people on this thing for a while, and Kozik just took a bad step. She's going to end up coming out. And she seems like she's okay, but, you know, a little bit scary. It'll be Layla Macking will come in for her. We'll take a look at Kozik just to make sure she's okay. May have just taken a bad step there, and they'll maybe take a look at her spikes. Gorgeous night for soccer here at Wilkes-Barre Memorial Stadium overlooking Kistler Elementary. Big Pumpkin Day coming up tomorrow. Gianna Mendola gets it over and sends it far past Maya Corcoran. Here comes Pittston area on the attack. Inamarati back over to her teammate, and they'll send it over towards the middle. Gianna Mendola able to get a little footsie step on it, but Pittston area rushing there. So good rush there out of the back by number 13, McGough. She is a captain, and they send one against the wall. 37-34 on the clock here in the second half. 2-1, Wilkes-Barre leads it. Gianna Mendola boots this one, goes off of Kenzakowski, and now it will go over to Rachel Sennett. They'll send another one in the air, back over towards Mendola, uses her body well, sends it over towards the center, and it'll come off player. Then Kenzakowski tries to slide it, gets it to Mendola. Mendola's got a few defenders in front of her. Mendola with a nice pass. This time, no too much mustard, and then it was Filipovic. She looked like that dip step over there, similar to what Kozik had. So if she didn't take the dip step, that might have just been the right mustard finally for Mendola, but it didn't work out for her that way. Big battle over there, and they'll call that on Mendola. A little too much body between her and number 13, Bryn McGuff. Sorry about that, Bryn. So Bryn McGuff will get her teammate to kick it away, and that'll be Konchesky. There's Corcoran. Corcoran slides it over to the middle. It'll be Macking. Macking sends one. And it'll be a footsie race. And who's going to get there? Kenzakowski on tag. And Kenzakowski scores on senior night. So nice job by Zanaya Kenzakowski getting a goal as a senior. Memorable experience for her. 3-1. Wolfpack go up. Macking comes out. We'll send number 4 back in, Elizabeth Kosick. Crystal Herder having a seat. She's got a couple of goals tonight for the Wolfpack. And 3 Wolfpack members rush towards Pittston area. They'll play it back, and it'll be Riley O'Donnell out of the back. O'Donnell will kick that thing out towards the center. It'll be Senate, but Inamorati will win it. Inamorati, that's actually number 21 was over there. Inamorati was Lauren Ivy, so Ivy was right there for PA. Now out of the back, it'll be Maya Corcoran. Corcoran sends one off of Kozik. Kozik will look to send it towards Mendola, and it'll go out of bounds there. Kozik just sent it out a little bit much. 3-1 is the score. And here is Kenzakowski. Could she get another one? And goes a little bit left. But got her footsie on it, and that's all you can ask for right now. Lindsay Sims will return. She'll get Chris Navage out. It'll be number 2 now, Samantha Rusin. She's a freshman. She'll be into the ballgame. So it'll be a goal kick here for Pittston area, 34:55 on the clock. We'll kick it over towards Livingston. She'll plop it up in the air. Pittston will get on it. It'll go through a couple of legs, and PA now sends it back to number 11, Riley Smith. Smith gets hustled over there by Livingston, and that's where it'll go out. And it'll be a throw in there. Not ready for it there was PA. And then it'll come back over to Smith and then back over to Serpico. It'll be rushed over there and then sent over towards the center, and Kosick will try to rush that. Now it'll be sent it and back over to Kosick. Pittston area battling and will finally win it. Riley Smith and crew. There was a handball they missed. Went off Gianna Mendola's hand, and then they finally call it. So late call, but the right call. 33:55 to go. 3-1 Wolfpack lead, Pittston area. So a nice rip, and Riley O'Donnell will take care of it for the Wolfpack. The Wolfpack will try to get healthy by next week, as they have 2 big games, Hazleton area and Wyoming Valley West, 2 teams they will face next week and possibly could face in the playoffs depending on what develops. I think Valley West is still in first place in the District 2 playoff hunt. Delaware Valley's right there. The Wolfpack are there, and Hazleton is there. So Gianna Mendola gets it up to Maya Corcoran. Corcoran will try to make a move, does just that, sends it towards the side. Pittston area getting on a little bit of a rush. 32:55 on the clock. Here is Sims. So Lindsay Sims will see what she can do. Back over to Corcoran. Corcoran will control. Back to Sims. Leads her just a little bit. Good hustle there by PA. And now PA coming the other way. They'll get it over to number 21. That is Ivy. Now they'll send it back the other side, and it'll go out. As the Wolfpack will now get a throw-in. So the coaches looking at who they could get into the ball game here. It'll be Ardo Boyko will be coming in here for Wilkes-Barre. Gianna Mendola will play out of the back. Gianna Mendola gets taken off her step, and then Pittston area falls. And O'Donnell, whoo, that was a little bit close. Misplayed that and almost went over her head and in. But Wilkes-Barre will kick it away, leading 3-1. off of Ivy. Ivy over to her teammate, number 11, Riley Smith. And now Livingston will get a throw-in. Ardo Boyka will get into the game. She will bring out Maya Corcoran. So a throw-in towards Lindsey Sims. Sims chops that down. Sims looking around. Sims sends one. Got a couple of bodies. Can Kozik get there? Rushes Tig, and Tig does a nice job of getting it. Tig sends this one over towards the center off of Mendola's shoulder. And it'll head this way. It'll be Ivy. Ivy in his Sims. Sims tries to circle around. Couple of moves. Back over to Livingston. Livingston over to Sennett. Sennett now has it. Rachel Sennett still trying to keep it alive. And Rachel Sennett off her little Tootsie Toe over there on the Wolfpack sideline. Crystal Herter will now come into the ball game here in the second half for the first time. So we'll get a throw in here from Pittston area. Trailing 3-1 to the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area. So Herter will get in. She will bring out Rachel Sennett. So they'll put Herter at mid. She'll throw it into Kenzakowski. Kenzakowski will get it back over to the center. Issa Mendola now sends it over to her teammate, Kosick. And back towards Livingston. Livingston still playing around there. Livingston kicks it forward. 3 players over there, and then Tig will come out of goal and take care of it. 30 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock here in the second half. Possibility, Issa Mendola, and Issa Mendola shoots and scores. So an opportunity there, and Mendola uses her speed to get the 4th goal here for the Wolfpack as they go up 1 goal, and Tig will get that back over to the center. So the Wolfpack are in command here, leading 4-1. 29:49 on the clock. So it'll be Lindsey Sims now. Lindsey Sims cutting around, looking around, twirling around, spinning around, and sends it over towards Issa Mendola. Mendola now will try to make a move, and then it gets hit out of bounds. Nice defense over there by Pittston. That looked like Samantha Rusin on the defense there for PA. We're going to throw in towards Mendola. Mendola will spin around, get it over towards Sims. Sims will send one over this way to Livingston. Livingston, it's that unlucky bounce again off of her. And now they'll settle it a little bit. Gianna Mendola over to Serpico. Serpico trying to win it. Serpico looking forward. Serpico sends it over. She's got Kozik. And Kozik, they tried to get it to Herter. Couldn't do it. Now they'll plop it up in the air. Now it could be Crystal Herter trying to run there and beat the Pittston defender off of Mendola's leg. Pittston will send a big high ball over center field. Kenzakowski right there. Kenzakowski has a goal here on senior night. Kenzakowski sends one, but it is won there by the Pittston area defense, Smith. Smith over to her teammate Alfano. Now back forward, it's Ardo Boyko. Mendola trying to cut back to the middle. Mendola with a pass to Kosick. Kosick over to Crystal Herter. Crystal Herter tried to get one through, and Crystal Herter still alive. Crystal Herter over there with the defense. Crystal Herter, little dazzler, and Crystal Herter finds a way with a little side footer to score, and a hat trick for Crystal Herter tonight. 5-1 Wolfpack, and Corcoran will come in. So a nifty play, I think is the right word there, for Crystal Herter, who continues to score here for the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack. I believe she leads the league in goals. She has been very good this year. And again, just coming, it's been pretty tough over the years, but more and more she plays, just knows how to finish. Here comes Pittston area, send one across the middle. Gianna Mendola gets it over to her teammate, Maya Corcoran. Corcoran back over towards the center, and now Pittston will survey. Pittston area trying to see if they can get something working. It'll be Sims, but back over is Riley O'Donnell. 27:47 on the clock. Up in the air, it'll be Alfano, and it'll be a handball there. So the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area will get a little kickster. So Farrell and Brigido will be the two players coming in here for the Wolfpack shortly. Gianna Mendola will wait for Crystal Herder to tie her shoe. Everybody at the 30. Mendola bloops a deep ball, and it'll go forward. Was Mendola off? They said no. Mendola tries to make a cut and send it back over to the center, but she runs right into a Pittston area defender, and then it'll come right forward. Ardo Boyko gets it off a Pittston area peg leg there as it goes that way. And now Ardo Boyko sends a deep ball over to that far side. Fly ball. Mendola has a chance to kick a high one. She does, and not going to get there was Maya Corcoran. So somebody down there for Wilkes-Barre in that same spot, right around the 23-yard line. There must be a little divot over there because there are 3 Wilkes-Barre players that have gone down in that same spot. And it's a little bounce there. Not a safe area by any means, it seems, if 3 people have gone down in the same spot. I mean, this is just a freak, that 3 people take a misstep, and it's Kosick again. So that's twice for her in that same spot where she just took a little misstep. But again, you haven't seen what the turf is like right at that particular spot. And sometimes you get a little divot that develops in the turf at different stadiums and different places. So it's something to be mindful of. Simon Peter, one of the athletic directors, have to make a note of it with Mr. Peter. So here is a kick by Tig as we thank our friend Jonathan Comets from Comets Law, located on 46 Public Square in Wilkes-Barre. Injury attorney Jonathan Comets, give him a call, 829-1111. Jonathan Comets, the one to call on 46 Public Square, Wilkes-Barre. So Pittston area trying to do a little quick give and go. Riley Smith playing over there with her teammate as they tried to involve Ivy. And number 22, Kayla Rodzenak. She's a 9th grader. Pittston does have some talented underclassmen that they're trying to get involved here as the year has gone on. And that's Nicole T.A., so she's got to do that with a team that, that one goes off a PA player. They're going to graduate some seniors, but got to get some of those young freshmen in there and get some people working it. Kenzakowski comes off. Senate comes on. 5-1 is the score, 25-45 left on the clock. Senate won by PA. Smith. Senate is guarding her. Herder, and now back over. It'll be Ella Farrell. Now comes the other way. Now Pittston area in a Marati. And that'll be a run down that far side. It'll be Wesp and Gianna Mendola. Gianna Mendola wins it. Gianna Mendola, they got people in her pocket. And it is going the other way. It's Brigido. Brigido will look. Brigido coming down. And Bonita Brigido, that is. Sorry about that, Bonita. She ends up getting her feet tangled up with a Pittston defender, and they say it's off her foot. So unfortunate for her. It'll be back over to Mendola, and Mendola will try to win it. And trying to win it back there is Inamorati. So nice job there by Inamorati. Trying to poke that through. It's her and Mendola. And it'll come down this way, Kosick. And then it'll be plopped up in the air. It'll come down, and then Farrell hits the turf. Over to Crystal Herder. Herder will look. Crystal Herder looking around. Crystal Herder hits it out on a PA midfielder. Here comes Kenzakowski. She will come in. She will bring Issa Mendola out. 24-16 on the clock. And Sarah Griskevich will come into the game. So Gianna Mendola now with a kicker towards Crystal Herder. Herder off her thigh. Crystal Herder looking. Crystal Herder, beautiful pass and coming down. Here is Brigido. Brigido looking for her first goal. Benita Brigido goes far, corner and scores. So Benita Brigido gets her first goal of the year at the 23:46 mark. And the sophomore able to finish things off as 6-1 is the score now for the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area. .23:44 on the clock. Crystal Herder now comes out. Haley Krisnavich taking a break. Mendola taking a break. And Herder taking a break here. You want to be healthy going into the playoffs and get some of these seniors a little bit more playing time. And Sennett now battling down this way. It'll be Kenzakowski coming all the way down once again. She has one goal today. Kenzakowski, the senior, gets it over to her teammate Corcoran. Can Corcoran get a goal today for the Wolfpack? Sends over to the middle. And ouch, right off of Kenzakowski's face. Oh, another miss hit there and right off of the senior's face. That is a tough one here for Wilkes-Barre. Anybody who gets it, and again, not intentional, just something that happens in the game of soccer. And ouch, that stings that nose, your eyes. Just hope you don't break your nose on one of those plays. We'll get number 25 into the ball game. It'll be Elisa Prado. She is a junior, attends Coughlin. We'll get all the Pittston area players now coming in, including the keeper. So wholesale changes here for Pittston. And I think we'll see some of the younger players coming in here for the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area shortly. They got most of the seniors in. 6-1 is the score. And Kenzakowski comes out. Oh, she's touching her head. Not sure if she has any blood there. Hopefully, again, she's okay. So we'll get new players into the ball game and do our best to give credit where credit is due here with this game between Pittston and Wilkes-Barre. Ella Farrell back over to the Sennett. Sennett gets it over to Corcoran. Corcoran will look around. Corcoran will send one over towards the middle. Pittston does the job defensively, but Sennett will rush this in the back. So Rachel Sennett now trying to get control. Now back over to Corcoran. Corcoran slides one over to Sennett. That was a nice little nifty pass. Corcoran with an opportunity sends it across the middle. Kozik is there. A Pittston area back over to Corcoran. Corcoran will try to send one. Corcoran towards Tig, and Tig makes a beautiful catch there right in the center of the goal at the 22-27 mark. Gianna Mendola plops one up over to her teammate. That'll be Brigido. Brigido will come back this way, spin around a little bit. Oh, a big takedown there. That should be a foul on Pittston as Ardo Boyko got the pins knocked out of her. Might live down near Stanton Lanes, but that place is closed. And want to be safe, both teams right now at this point, and make sure everybody's got their wheels all safe and ready. So here is Gianna Mendola. Boot this thing, and nice little tootsie toe there by Livingston. Livingston will go back, and Livingston sends it back, and Mendola's going to have to hustle it. Don't pull a muscle, anybody. You don't want anybody pulling a muscle because it's going to get a little colder tomorrow, so you're going to watch some football players tomorrow and then some soccer field hockey players in the next couple of days that they're smart because you go from 70-some degrees down to 50 degrees tomorrow, and everything's all good here as the ball goes out in Pittston area. We'll get a throw-in. So coming in is Serpico. Also coming in, number 14, Kylie Shupp. She's a senior. For Inamorati will come out here for PA. Again, very, very talented as a track and field athlete. Get to see her in the spring. Gianna Mendola gets her foot on that. It'll go the other way, and then Kosick will play it back to her defense. Serpico sends it over towards the middle. It'll bounce up in the air. And it'll be won here by, it's hard to tell because it's going back and forth. Pittston hits it, Wilkes-Barre hits it. Pittston just trying to get a little momentum here, and Wilkes-Barre just keeps stepping in front of it. Somebody took a misstep there in the center. Is that Lindsay Sims? No, it's Kosick. So Kosick keeps having, she might just have a cramp. So it might not be that spot in the field that Kosick will go down. And Kosick will come out. And that'll bring in Wolf. So Faith Wolf, a ninth grader, will come in. So Kosick will come out. This is the third time she's had this little crampy thing. It was probably not that misstep down at the 23, 24-yard line. That's where she had it twice today. This was out more towards the center. And, again, was it a misstep? Is it a cramp? She's going to kind of come off and just kind of gimp it off here. It's her and her coach, and now Ardo Boyko, one of the starting defenders, will come over to help, and the trainer will come over there as well. 2021 on the clock. They stopped the clock here tonight at Wilkes-Barre Memorial and the Gaultier So's group. Got some subs in there and just trying to keep things fresh for the Pittston area Patriots, trailing 6-1 here to the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack. Appreciate you joining us tonight live on Facebook, on Roku, on YouTube, on Apple TV, and on Periscope. Tomorrow night we will be live again. We will have football action for you. Hazleton area will take on the Dallas area Mountaineers. Excited to bring you that tomorrow, and fortunate to give you that tomorrow as well from Mountaineer Stadium. So this will go back to the new keeper. So that looks like Jordan, just double check that. Is that Lauren Ivy, the ninth grader? Looks like Lauren Ivy in goal. No, let me double check here. No, we'll find out in a moment as she turns her jersey. 19:31 on the clock, 6-1. Wilkes-Barre leads Pittston area tonight. So the Wolfpack will finish up the season against two big school opponents. Here's the corner kick for the Wolfpack. Send it across. Nice play. Still alive. Can anybody kick it home? Trying to get it out. And a goal by Maya Corcoran. So Maya Corcoran, a senior. Everybody's got to feel good about that as another senior here on senior night, able to finish and get the goal. 7-1 is the count. So we'll get a substitution. It'll be number 26 coming in. Catherine Brito. So Brito will come in here for the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area. So there's plenty of time on the clock here for everybody to run around, have a little bit of fun, and still stay safe here tonight and enjoy the cooler weather that's going to come in. And you just feel a breeze picking up a little bit here. And Pittston area will try to get it down, and the Wolfpack kick it out. So a nice little play there. It'll go to Rachel Sennett. Sennett will try to rush it. And Rachel Sennett over on this side. Now Rachel Sennett, can she keep it alive? And she does, and then it goes out of bounds. So we're going to throw in here for PA. It'll be number 34, Madison Carusi. She is a sophomore off of Sennett's leg. Coming down is Corcoran. Corcoran trying to see if she might be able to make a cut to get her second goal. Corcoran sends one over towards the middle, and it'll be swallowed up over there by the goalie. So a nice job there getting that done. So here is Pittston area, Rachel Sennett, and back over to PA. That'll be number 8, Julia Rucco. Now back over to Brito, and pickpocket over there by PA. Hanging down there looking for some offense is Kylie Shupp. She's a senior. She is right now one of the forwards for Pittston area. So Kozik's going to give it a fourth time. She was taken off the field 3 times. I don't know if there's some kind of rule, but she better be smart not to get too hurt here. As she just, I'm not sure if it's a cramp or what it is, but she's had a couple of boo-boos tonight for Wilkes-Barre area. Ardo Boyko now is going to hustle over and do what she's got to do. Probably relieve her teammate over on that far side. Maya Corcoran now. Maya Corcoran sends one over. And nice job there by the keeper to take care of that at the 16:21 mark. So we got a whistle. And we'll get Kosick to come back in. So when you look at the standings right now, in 4A for the ladies, it is Delaware Valley sitting at 5-1-1. Wyoming Valley West would be the 2 seed. Right now it's 6-3-1. Wilkes-Barre is 5-5. They'll go to 6-5. And then Williamsport is the 4 seed. They are at 4-5, followed by Scranton and Hazleton. So, with Valley West and Wilkes-Barre 2 games apart, not sure who Valley West plays the last couple. We'll look that up. But that could be interesting with Delaware Valley, again, being the 1 seed. And Wyoming Valley West and Wilkes-Barre could play potentially in that first round, the way things are looking right now. So Del Val again at 5-1-1. And Wilkes-Barre at 5-5. But again, Williamsport is 4-5 and with 2 ties. So the power rankings, there is some clear separation right now. Del Val has a .70 power rating. Valley West is a .62. Wilkes-Barre a .56. And Williamsport a .47. It appears as if Scranton and Hazleton are fully out of the playoff race here. If, indeed, there are playoffs. You just don't know what, indeed, is going to happen with the upcoming games. So, Valley West is playing Dallas tonight. The last I heard, that score was 1-1. The way the season will end up, as I tried to check the schedule, Delaware Valley still has to play North Pocono. And they got to play North Pocono twice or once. Let's see. They got to play Poppack, which that'll be a tough game for them. That'll be coming up this weekend. So that could be a potential loss for Delaware Valley. But there might only be a couple games left for them. There might have been a bunch of cancellations, and they will then go with the best, scenario right there. Wyoming Valley West, they've got Hazleton area that they're going to play. And Wilkes-Barre will play them next week. Now, Valley West still has to play Berwick next week, too. So we'll see how that shakes out. Valley West and Wilkes-Barre area will tangle up next Friday. Valley West beat them the first time, and that was all Chloe Shapeko. Under 13 minutes to play here, 7-1. The Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area leads it. So they're going to bring in Caitlin Aguilar and her teammate here for the Wilkes-Barre area team. Hustle here from PA. They'll send it back over towards the center. It'll be Farrell, and then it'll go off a body, and now it'll be Kozik. Kozik now. Here is Wolf. Wolf is coming down. Wolf will see if she can slide that over towards Serpico, and Wolf falls down, and Pittston area falls down on top of her, just outside the box. So I think this is going to be a Wilkes-Barre area kick, and I think Gianna Mendola is going to get the good fortune of trying to get this. So here comes Gianna Mendola from the 11, which is really about 21 yards out. Big wall there built up by PA. See if Mendola tries to hard ball this or get it blooped up in the air for her teammates. 11:51 on the clock. So Mendola now with the kick. Gianna Mendola is going to go high, and it's a field goal. So just keeps getting under that ball. You got to just rip it sideways. And we get these 3 substitutions. So Chris Navage comes back in. And, again, she's a little banged up. Surprised that they want her back in, but it's senior night. But nonetheless, got to be real careful. She'll be a key component for the Wolfpack if, indeed, there are playoffs and if, indeed, there are 4 teams. As the Wolfpack right now appear to be one of them. Here is Gruskevich back over. Back this way, they'll kick it that away, and they'll go this way, and it's lots of things that are happening right now. There's 11 minutes on the clock. Kicked out, Gruskevich now. Gruskevich gets it over to Prado. Prado looks around. Prado spins around. Pittston gets right in front of it. PA gets it down. It'll be Farrell. Farrell kicks it over to Gruskevich. Gruskevich will kick it in as they get around the PA defender. Farrell now trying to battle in, see if she can get a goal. Better be careful there with that leg. Kicks it over this way. They get it up in the air towards Chris Navage. Chris Navage now. Back over to Serpico, and then it'll be Aguilar. Caitlin Aguilar now. She's got a lot of skill. Caitlin Aguilar still trying to get going there as a 9th grader. And there's a body on the ground. Again, just thinking of the safety of everybody right now. You don't want anybody getting hurt. Here at this point late in the game with the game in hand, it is Aguilar. Aguilar still trying to plug away here. It is back over towards Rachel Sennett, and they kick it towards the goal, and then they kick it out. Jordan Ralston, the senior for Pittston area, was the closest there for PA. Prado comes out. Gruskevich comes out. That'll be a throw in there by number 12, Rebecca Ratchford. She is a sophomore. Mendola plops that up in the air. Comes over this way, and now it'll be Pittston area trying to break away. And Mendola pickpocketing, and then they'll get a nice opportunity here. It's going to be number 14, Shupp, and Shupp gets it over to O'Donnell and unable to capitalize there. 9:04 on the clock. O'Donnell kicked that away, and then it'll come over this way. Ratchford, slow it down. Rebecca Ratchford now trying to come down. Took a misstep there, and now it'll be Sennett, and then it'll go out of bounds, and they'll say it's off of Sennett. Throw in here for Pittston area. Hustle over there by number 29, Abby Wido. She's a 9th grader. Here is Wido. Wido tries to get one through, and here is Chris Navage. Chris Navage trying to come down, and then it'll be kicked over this way. Sennett's going to keep it alive. Chris Navage over in the middle, and Sennett see if she can get a ball across the center and back over to Wido. Now it'll be hustled over there. Maya Corcoran. Corcoran trying to go to the corner. Maya Corcoran towards the center, but Pittston gets rid of it, and then a shot here for the Wolfpack. And over on that far side is Serpico, and then it'll go out at the 8:03 mark. So 7-1 is the score. There's 7:59 to go here in the second half. And that thing hits off a couple of bodies. So over in 2A, Holy Redeemer, Lake Lehman, Wyoming area, and Western Wayne are the top 4 teams in girls. And this is where it's really interesting. Berwick, Dallas, Scranton Prep, and Wallen Paupack are the top 4. Now, Berwick and Dallas are going to tangle. One has .72, one has .70. Are they going to play twice? They're supposed to, but one was canceled. I'm not sure that the other game is going to be rescheduled, and that could determine the 1 or the 2 seed between those two, as those are your standings. And then, of course, in single A, Lakeland girls are high atop everybody. They're 10-0. Montrose is 6-3, or 6-3-1, that is. So Delaware Valley at 5-1-1 is the top team right now in 4A in girls soccer, followed by Wyoming Valley West and Wilkes-Barre. So Valley West right now the 2 seed, and Wilkes-Barre the 3 seed, followed by Williamsport. That would be a heck of a matchup, Valley West and Wilkes-Barre in the first round. That's for sure. And there's a shot there, a lefty by Farrell, and it'll be taken care of there by the goalie for Pittston area. Send it back out, and Gianna Mendola gets it over there and wins it. Luckily there that Kylie Shupp ended up getting banged up on that one. Sometimes you catch that spike of somebody, it just hits you the wrong way, and that stings just a little bit. 5:51 on the clock. We saw that earlier with one of the players getting hit right in the shins. Livingston will come back in, one of the seniors here for the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area. Pickpocketed over there and then sent out this way. And now it'll be Brito will try to win that. And Brito almost able to get a footsie on it, but it goes out. So Pittston area will try the attack at the 5:31 mark. Aguilar up there for the Wolfpack. It'll go back towards the other way. Samantha Russin. Now Aguilar trying to win it. Aguilar gets it over to her teammate. It's Serpico. Serpico on a run. She's got a couple of players down here, and just a little too much, as Pittston area will take care of it here with 5 minutes to play between the Pittston area Patriots and the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack side here, Wilkes-Barre Memorial. So Gianna Mendola and Shupp going at it over there, and it'll be Mendola winning it out of the back and over on the side. So a couple of bodies colliding there. Shupp, a senior. Corcoran bodying up back there. Hopefully that PA lady is okay. And it'll go back towards the back. Mendola, and Mendola kicks it out. So it'll be a corner coming up here for Pittston area. Well, nice effort by Pittston area of keeping it going. Over towards the center, opportunity, and Gianna Mendola kicks that up in the air about 30 yards, and it's still alive, and Corcoran keeps it going. And now it'll be kicked out the other way and cleared over there by the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area. 3:38 on the clock. Aguilar hits it off her leg. Now it's in the air. Back over this way, plopped up back in the air to this side, and then here off of Senate. We'll send it over, and it'll go out of bounds. And now a Pittston player is down. So hopefully she is okay. That might be Shupp. Shupp might have taken a bad step there, so hopefully she's okay. That's number 14, Kylie Shupp. She is a senior. So Gianna Mendola comes out of the back now for the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area. .317 on the clock, and Shupp comes off here for PA. This looks like a little bump in her giddy up, so to speak, and she'll be all right. So she gets a round of applause here as she comes off. So it'll be a throw in here by Ratchford. Ratchford over to Kozik, and a rush over there by number 18, Aslan Menendez. And now Aguilar over to Kozik. Kozik's going to try to run her way through and see if she can score. Kozik still with a motor over there. It's not going to stop. Kozik playing around in the corner. Kozik trying to win it. Nice defense over there by number 2, Samantha Russin. 2:54 and counting. .237 now on the clock, and it'll be sent across. And nice job by Pittston area as the keeper takes care of that one. And he'll send it out towards midfield. Livingston will try to win it, and she does. Now they'll send this one deep, and Rachel Sennett. Rachel Sennett's got a little bit of speed. Rachel Sennett shoots a far one, and it goes wide. Still alive. It's Serpico back over towards Sennett, and it comes over to the other side. It'll be Corcoran with 2:05 to go. Corcoran tries to get a footsie on it, but Pittston kicks it over, and it goes over towards the Wolfpack bench. So a nice clear there by PA here late in the game. That was number 4, Madison Jakoboski. She's a 9th grader. Sennett and Corcoran trying to see what they can do, but back there's number 6, Olivia Hogan. Hogan with a little pickpocket work back there. She is a junior. 1:35 on the clock. Tomorrow night we will be live. Hazleton area and Dallas will play some football, and we'll give you the game from Mountaineer Stadium. It is going to be a wet and cold day tomorrow. Be prepared. Bring your hat, bring your gloves, bring your scarf, you name it. Now, if you're home watching the game, you don't need to do any of that. You could do it on your Roku unit. You could put it right on your TV tomorrow night and watch the John Mendola Show live high school football tomorrow night. That's all you got to do. Kicked away there by Pittston area on 1:04 on the clock. Put it live on YouTube, on your smart TV. Call the friends over. Keep your social distance, of course. Order some great food from our friends at our Carol and Janelle, the Takeaway Kitchen. How about that? And enjoy yourselves. I want to thank our friends at Manuka Subaru in the Manuka section of Scranton. It's all we do. McCarthy Tire, our Carol and Janelle, the pizza capital of the world. Comets Law, here's an opportunity. It's Chris Navage still back over to the middle. Now it'll be Madison Jakoboski. Jakoboski gets it over to her teammate, trying to step up. It's Brito. Brito kicks a deep one off of Kosik's leg. 27 seconds on the clock. Kosik still going as if it's like the first 3 minutes. Kosik finally falls down. Lots of motor there. Here comes Pittston area on a charge. Pittston area trying to finish strongly, and they get a little miss kick there, and O'Donnell will come all the way over to make the save very, very late, and that should do it. So the clock will run out. The final score, it is the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack 7. The Pittston area Patriots 1. I'm John Mendola. We appreciate you joining us here on YouTube Live, on Roku, on Facebook. Thank you so much. Have a good night, everybody. Crystal Harder leads the way tonight for the Wolfpack as they get the victory tonight. Good night, everybody.